we're trying to get more organized on our back patio, so we bought this giant Rubbermaid deck box. It's got a gray lid and a gray base, and then it's got dark brown on the front and the back and the sides. Here's what it looks like when you open it. It's got some straps here to keep the lid from falling too far back. I got the cushions from my Chase lounge in here. I got a lawn chair. I got some bird seed and the little cup for the bird seed. And then I got my little power bank, so I got power out here. So yeah, you can fit quite a bit of stuff in here. And it's also got a latch, or a hole anyways for a latch. So you can line this up here, and then you can put a lock or a latch in there to keep it from blowing around if you have it outside. It's a little bit windy out here today. You can even see with the wind blowing the curtains around. I'm 250 pounds and I'm not even putting a dent in it. So yeah, this thing's pretty strong. Okay, let's look at the dimensions. It looks like if we come over here, we're at about 56.5 inches for the width. So it's a pretty good size box. And then it looks like the depth is 21 inches. So we're 21 inches deep. And then for the height, it looks like we're at about 22.5 inches for the height. And if you have anything taller than that, like these cushions, you can see I put them in at an angle and the lid still closes, but you want to make sure that they're, pushed down all the way. It's just got to clear the lid. And then when you close it, you line this part up here, and then you got a good latch. And those cushions that were sticking up a little bit squished down. This is a pretty sturdy box too. They say it can hold 300 pounds. So that's pretty good. Since I weigh 250, that's just right for me. This thing wasn't too hard to put together either. Let me go ahead and show you how I put it all together real quick. Here's the instructions, and they show all 6 pieces. There's the top, the bottom, and then the front, the back, and the 2 sides. And it shows in the instructions, you take the hammer and the screwdriver, and then you hammer out all those punches, and then you can put your front and your back piece in. And then on the back of the instruction, it shows you how to put the 2 sides in. And then it's got the angles. Those are those angle pieces, and that holds the lid open. All right, so we'll go ahead and just get started on it with this step right here. The first thing it says to do on the instructions is to take a hammer and a screwdriver and punch all these out so that we can fit everything together. So I'm going to go ahead and punch all those out so that we can fit these pieces in here. You can see it's got these pieces all the way around, and they need to go in those holes. The directions say to use a hammer and a screwdriver. If you're going to use a screwdriver, make sure it's got a good tip on the end so that you can hammer, and then you can put your screwdriver here in the sides, and then you can break it up like that. But it's going to take you a while if you do this. It's going to take you a while to break it up. But if you get a good putty knife or a multi-tool, you can hammer it out that way and it might go a little bit quicker. If you hit it at a little bit of an angle, then you can just break through the whole thing real quick in just one hit. But if you don't get the right angle, you're going to be here fussing with it. So you just want to take all these little pieces out so that you can fit the front and the back piece in. Then use your screwdriver to get the sides. If you just have a screwdriver, you can do it, but it's going to be a little more work. But you can kind of go at an angle like that. But you can see that's going to take you a while. So you want something a little wider. Or sharper. So you could just go in here with a sharp knife and just cut it that way. And just pull them out. So you can use a screwdriver and a hammer, or you can use a sharp knife, whatever works best for you. When you're done, you should have 12 of these, and then you're ready to go on to the next step. It looks like this is the bottom, because this side looks finished, so that would be the side that faces up. And then this side would be the back, because it's got the holes for the hinges to go into. And so it's just got these 4 nibs. I'm going to go ahead and put those into the bottom of it. There we go. And then this side looks like it's the front, because it's got a little nib on here to lock the door, or the lid. Okay, there those are. And then I got the side pieces. And there's arrows too, so they point the direction they go. So you can see there's the E and the arrow pointing up. There's just some little grooves, and so you line up those grooves on there. I guess it goes this way. So then you put it in like that and push it tight, and then you can push it down into place. Now it's all locked together. And we got a nice little storage box. I just need to put the lid on. I'll move it over here to this angle so that we can get these little hinges lined up on here. Because the lid comes with these little pins for the hinges. So I think we put this on here like this, and then we want to hammer those pins into place. And then the directions say you hammer these in here. You want to get these in. Oh, there we go. I just pushed it in, so I was able to push that one in with my fingers. Now we'll try the other one. We got one more right here. I was able to just push them in, so I think that's good. We'll look at it from the other side. You can also do it from this side here. Just make sure you get this pushed in all the way. And you see the nib sticking out there. You just want to make sure you get that pushed through. There we go. You want that pushed all the way through. And then there's some hinges here that we need to put on the sides. Here's the straps and the little screws. This keeps the lid from going too far back. So I'm going to go ahead and put those on. Looks like there's just a screw hole here, so I can put this in. And then the other one is right here. There we go. I had a hard time getting this one on, so maybe we'll try doing the top first. All right, there we go. I think that worked. That was a lot easier. And now I can put the bottom one in. There we go. Just go ahead and open this up, and we got our nice straps on there to keep it from falling back. All right, there it is all put together. Like I said, it wasn't too bad. Now we got a nice big deck box out here to store lots of stuff in. All right, there you go. There's a Rubbermaid deck box. Yeah, if you're looking for a big deck box to get more organized with like we are, this thing's pretty nice.